Good morning, confident ladies. It's Kate. Happy Thursday. Let me just get this situated here. How is everyone doing today? I am here with my coffee and scrolling through all of the threads right now and just amazed by all of the engagement we've had. Like, you ladies are rocking it this week. I am just like, honestly, I'm not shocked. Like, I knew you guys would be really engaged in this giveaway, but I just can't believe like the amount of just you guys like stepping out of your comfort zone and posting all over the group. Like, usually when we do a giveaway, people post in the thread, and those who aren't used to posting on the actual page, it can be pretty scary. But I see so many of you who have just jumped out of your comfort zone and started posting on the actual page, and it's just incredible. It's really warmed my heart this week because it's not easy. And what I love about this giveaway is that it's really a challenge for you to try to step out of your comfort zone and see what it's like to get visible. And I mean, I've seen so many of you writing posts just like talking about how you getting visible this week has, like, you've seen people engage in your post, you've had people private message you. One of the girls in the group said that she started getting visible, and a post that she put out this week, she got 98 likes, 20 comments, and 15 private messages. And this is someone who was not very visible before. So it's incredible what it can do to your business to get visible and to go from invisible to visible and go from invisible to impactful, because that's the whole point of this, is not just to get visible and have people, look at you and you just say, hey, I'm here, but to get visible and to make a really big impact, because we all have something really special to share. And I want you guys to share that. And that's what today, day 4, is all about. Our question of the day is, tell me how abundance mindset and visibility act as a team together. So I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to say about this one. It sounds a little bit of a trick question. It's not meant to be a trick question. I just want to hear your take on being in an abundance mindset, believing that when you get visible, you can give a lot of value. That's what it's about. So how can you, I guess the question was, tell me how they act together. So I will give you my answer just to get started. For me, being in an abundance mindset, getting visible, and giving tons and tons of value, that just brings and attracts clients to me. That's what I believe. My whole business, like, people ask, how did you grow your group? How did you fill your client list? How did you fill your coaching program, your mastermind program? And for me, it's all through giving. I try to give a lot of value. I hope you guys see it as pretty valuable. But each month I take time and I create those freebie workbooks for the group, for my people on my list, for people in other groups. And it's something that I really, really enjoy doing. It does take a little bit of work. So that's the thing. People think that it's hard to give value. It's really hard. But if it comes from the heart, if it's something that you're talking about all the time, something that's like within you and something you really believe in, it's not hard. The hardest part is actually just sitting down and writing it. But all of that knowledge is already within, so it's actually pretty simple. So for me, creating those freebie workbooks, like, it may look like a big thing, but honestly, like, the thing that takes the most time is just sitting down and putting it all on paper, because all of that stuff is just knowledge that's within, and that's knowledge that I can just share. Like, there's no point of me keeping it all inside when it's something so simple that can be shared. And when it's something that's, packaged in a little workbook, that can be shared with hundreds or thousands of people. So that's my belief, is that the more you get visible, the more value that you need to give. And the more value you give, the bigger the impact that you have on those people around you. And that really makes people want to work with you, when they know that you're a giver and you're not stingy, you're not, you know, holding on so tightly to your time. But, you know, it is good to set boundaries, but I think it's really good to give. And even personally, like that's why I worked with the last coach that I worked with, and actually all of my coaches have all been really big givers. But the last one I had in particular, she like is like a content queen and just gives and gives and gives, and is constantly putting challenges out, free trainings, free master classes, free worksheets, quizzes, like all kinds of stuff. All she's doing is creating free content. And I think she recently said her business made like the $1 million mark, which is incredible. And her business has grown and grown and grown, all just from giving, because she's got a really big heart and she just gives a lot of value. So that's just to show, you know, you can never give too much away, and that's something that people are really fearful of. If I give all of this value by getting visible, like putting really good posts out there or putting freebies out there, will people actually want to work with me? And I actually had that block in the beginning when I first started this group, because I had a couple people say to me, like, you give a lot of value and you actually give too much value, like people are not going to want to work with you. They're not going to want to hire you because they have no reason to. They get everything right in the group. So, you know, you should really start holding some of that back. And honestly, like, I had so many mixed feelings about that, because it made me feel sort of bad. And I actually cried after someone told me that. One person told me that. And, you know, she really meant it from, like, a really loving point of view. It wasn't to be, like, hurtful or anything. But I realized that for me, like, that's just me. And if I were to hold stuff back, I wouldn't really be being me. So I realized, you know what, I'm just going to give even more. I'm just going to give whatever I feel on my heart to give to this group, because that feels good for me. And since I, you know, began just giving and not worrying about, you know, whether people would want to work with me or not, that's when my business started to grow even more. So I really believe that you cannot give too much away, because when I think back, even when I first was introduced to this online coaching world, when I had my local business, my local psychotherapy business, I was introduced to Forleo. And I remember watching her videos and thinking, oh my goodness, like this woman just gives so much value. Like these videos are incredible. Like I'm learning so much. Like I can really grow my business through just watching these videos. And I would think in my mind, like, why is she doing this? Why is she not charging? All of these people are probably watching these videos and never working with her. And yeah, that is true, but so many people watch those videos, get a really strong connection, feel you know, really connected to her, really resonate with what she has to say, her teaching style, and then decide to take her course. And she said thousands and thousands of people take B School. And I was one of those people who ended up signing up for B School. And I kept thinking to myself, like, these videos have so much value. Like, how could she give even more? Like, and that's what made me think, if she gives all of this value in something that's free, I can't imagine what she's going to give in a paid product. And after I got B School, I was blown away, because I couldn't believe the amount of content and support that she gave in that program. So I want you guys to remember that today. And here's the other thing, is that when you share free content, it's something that's very general. So it's something that you put out there, like a story, a tip, and it's really for like the general public around you, the people, your viewers, your people, your followers, your tribe, people who are watching you. But it's not something that's personalized. And when you work with a coach one-on-one, or you work in a group coaching program, you get more one-on-one attention. You get personalized advice, personalized suggestions and tips. So it's completely different. So, you know, you could get all the free content out there as you please, but you're going to have to then take that free content, personalize it for yourself, customize it to whatever it is that you're using it for, and really do it on your own. And it is a lot easier when you have someone there to help you, when you have someone there to show you like, hey, this is how we can make this work for you. So again, there's never too much you can give away. So please don't worry about that. Give and you will receive. That's how I look at it. When you are a service provider and you are fearful of giving, and sorry, I just got an incoming call. When you are fearful of giving and you are holding on tightly to everything that you have, your content, your secrets, your biggest tips, all of that stuff, because you're holding on to it and you're waiting for those paid clients to come in to be able to share. When you're holding on, your fists are closed. When your fists are closed, there's no way you can receive. So that's how I like to look at it. I had a pastor years ago who talked about giving all the time, and he always would say that. And he'd say, open hands to give are always open to receive. So I want you to take a moment today and really look at your business. Take a look around, and this can be like, this is not just, and again, this program is not just for coaches. This program can be for any type of service provider, any type of business owner, because we all need to be visible. Like, I take a look around my community here, and I said to my husband the other day, I just wish that I could go into a ton of these like shops or like coffee shops and restaurants and just give them like 15 minutes of advice, because they're incredible places, but they're not visible. Like, we'll see these places pop up, and then I go online to Google to like look at a menu or look at the store hours, and there's nothing online. Or they have social media and they haven't updated it in weeks. So recently that happened with a new local coffee shop that opened, and an ice cream, you know me and my ice cream and me and my coffee. Gotta always have it. So I was a little disappointed because both of these places, like, it was really hard for me to find on the website when they were opening and what their hours of operation were, and what days they'd be open. The ice cream place, eventually I saw, and I don't think this place is even open yet. There's a few ice cream places that just opened around here, but eventually I like worked my way around the website, and then I found a countdown calendar, and I'm like, oh my God, this is brilliant, but this should be on the home page, or this should be on a Facebook page or an Instagram page. So that's the whole thing, is that you have to be visible. You have to make it really easy for people to find you. So when people go to your Instagram, you know, it's super easy for them to like see some type of link at the top and be able to click it and go to your site or go to your freebie. On Facebook, you should constantly be putting free content out there so that people can find you. Because if you're just hanging out in Facebook groups and you're not saying anything, no one's going to be able to find you. So again, it doesn't matter what type of service provider you are, this program can work. And again, like, I grew my psychotherapy practice all organically, and it's a local business. I filled it up. Now I'm slowly closing it down to make room for expanding my coaching business. But yeah, I grew it all just through connections, getting super visible in the community, connecting with people. And you know, that's what you can do for anything. If you own a yoga business, if you are a chiropractor, or you're I'm working with an audiologist, you know, it's really important that you're visible, you're out there. So it doesn't matter what kind of business you have. So let's see. Oh, one announcement. Tomorrow is the last day to sign up for the Invisible to Impactful program and get a free 30-minute session, coaching session with me. So if you are interested in the program, sign up tomorrow by 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time, and you will get a one-on-one session with me. And again, the program's only $497 for 6 weeks. And then the VIP is $797 for 6 weeks. The VIP comes with 2 individual sessions. But again, if you decide to sign up by tomorrow for VIP, you will get an additional session. For regular, you will get an additional session. So make sure you sign up. I'm hoping that you guys are actually seeing me live right now, because I don't see anyone on. I'm gonna take a look in the group and make sure this is actually showing up. Let's see. Yeah, it does look like it's showing up. Okay, awesome. Maybe you ladies are just really busy getting visible. That's what I'm hoping for. So any questions at all? Feel free to send me a private message. Oh, Alicia's here. Hi, Alicia. How are you? You've been doing an awesome job getting visible this week. I've noticed that for sure. Any questions at all, just let me know. Feel free to shoot me an email, kate@katecrocco.com. That's my email address. Feel free to send me a private message. But again, I think that's it for today. So again, tomorrow by midnight, that's the latest that you can sign up and get that free session. So it looks like Alicia had another comment. Hi, I'm good. Hope your day is wonderful. Thanks, Alicia. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful day here in New York. I've got a busy day full of calls, actually till 8 p.m. tonight. This week has been, I think, because, you know, I was on vacation last week, so I've had tons of calls this week. It's been a lot of fun. I had an incredible guest expert last night. If you guys don't know Joanna Turner, she's also a mindset coach. She's incredible. She was one of my guest experts in my Mindset Mastermind last night. She did an incredible training all on getting in the mindset to get yourself visible in big things like publications and podcasts. So it was a really incredible training that she did. So yeah, it's been a busy, productive, and fun week. I can't believe it's Friday already. And I'm already working on your July freebie workbook. That will be out mid-July. So you guys will get all that information once it's ready. But it's a fun one this time. This one actually has turbo in it. This one has something to do with turbocharging. So you'll see when it comes out. But yeah, I guess that's it for today. So I hope that you all have a fabulous day. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you all in the group. Bye-bye.